Yo, I'm just going live, just gonna talk about the West Coast offense. So, do you guys remember these little short passes that Joe Montana used to throw? Boom. Jerry Rice takes it all the way. So, I want to know what you guys think about that. The West Coast offense. They got this guy named Jimmy Garoppolo playing quarterback for the 49ers now, and he's making those short, intermediate throws. He likes to throw it down to the middle a lot. Everybody can tell that. The deep throws are not accurate enough, but I just wanted to see what everybody think about that. The West Coast offense. I used to remember Jerry Rice, um, John Taylor, and all the guys, Brett Jones, even rest in peace, Dwight Clark was when I started watching the 49ers way, way back then. And I think the thing is that people need to realize with the team that they have right now, they have a really good team. The quarterback, he just got to make sure he gets it there. He's got to see the different angles and be able to capitalize on. Um, he's got the best receivers that he's ever had so far in San Francisco. Anyways, so right there, you can see that Jimmy G, he's just got to be able to understand um, the kind of group that he has. They got a lot of key players, a lot of good offensive players that he can go to, um, but he's got to be able to make those throws. And part of it is just having that belief in oneself that he can make that throw. So if he goes down, then we got the Mr. Irrelevant, whatever, however you say that. Uh, but Brock Purdy, and he can throw. Not, I mean, we got two non. Well, they could run if they needed to, but they gotta be able to scheme everything right. And I just remember when Jerry Rice would catch like a 10, 15 yard slant and take it to the house. They have a receiver that can do that. They, if the ball gets there on time, um, he can take it to the house. Uh, they have so that receiver is Brandon Ayuk. He can take it to the house, but the ball is going to be delivered right on time, and he's got to be able to get that ball right into the receiver's hands in stride. But you can see Debo, he can definitely do that. He has like a running back's mentality where just give me the ball, I'll take it to the house. And you've seen that in the Rams game. Um, Panthers game, those guys just they tore them up. Panthers were weak, but I gotta say one thing though, um, the the NFL in whole, there's not a lot of separation between the best team and the bottom team. You can be beaten at any time, and you can just tell from the first two games the Niners played, they lost both games. Um, lost. There's a lot of people lost. So let's see. If you look at all the games and how many people won those games by more than two touchdowns, I mean the games are um, they're pretty close. So if just like last night, Kansas City and the Raiders. Kansas City they just pulled it off, right? So we'll see Thursday night. I don't know who's playing, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty close. Now, the only thing that the Niners got in the NFC West that the other teams don't have is good depth. You know, they were they did a really good job of putting the team together. That if somebody gets hurt, the other person steps up. What team was like that in the past, in the recent past, in the NFC West? Well, the Seattle Seahawks were just like that. It was the next man up mentality. If somebody went down, the next person came up and they did big and they delivered. Uh, they even got themselves a Super Bowl with that mentality. So maybe you can say that the 49ers adopted that from them. Um, but I think it's a good idea to stack up and get players that are not even drafted or in the later rounds because the San Francisco 49ers, their team is made up mostly of talent the from free agency, people that's been cut. Um, they they draft really well after round four. They draft pretty well in the draft. Let's see, what else did they do? That's pretty good. That the Rams didn't do. Yeah, they went and out got uh, people in the free agency market that didn't get drafted, put them in the practice squad. We got a pretty good mix of players that a lot of people didn't want, and they're now playing for the Niners. So we'll see this Sunday, see what happens with Atlanta. But they can't overlook Atlanta because Atlanta will beat them too. Can't overlook that team. And then they got Kansas City following that. Um, so I am live. Oh my goodness, football. Well, I just got interrupted, so losing my train of thought. Anyways, so back to it. San Francisco 49ers, they're they're going to be playing Atlanta this week. Um, and we'll see what happens there. The running back for San Francisco 49ers, I liked when he came out of BYU. I liked Tyler Algier. Um, but we'll see what will happen in that game. So back to the West Coast offense. West Coast offense won a lot of Super Bowls. Not only did San Francisco do it, um, Denver Broncos did it. Let's see, Green Bay Packers did it. A lot of Super Bowls were won with the West Coast offense. So having a quarterback like Jimmy Garoppolo be able to understand how to get it to the players faster. Now their offensive line for the San Francisco is not that great, but they're getting it together because they just haven't meshed together. We have some missing pieces, and we're even down to our third string left tackle. Both the first string and second string got hurt. They were out, but it seems like that they're starting to gel pretty good here. Anyways, that's it for today. Catch me on the next live episode Thursday night after the game. I will be going live again. All right, peace out.